Hey y'all, so have a little midday word. My eye is leaking, I think from them lashes. When I took them lashes off, some of my lashes are growing back in, so I think one of my glands is like, I don't know, clogged up or something like that, so my eye kind of swollen and is leaking. First it was this eye went down, now it's this eye. Got my baby out here, she making all this noise. But anyway, so I wanted to talk to you guys about just being careful what we say. I got to thinking, like, a lot of us, most of us have felt before like God has left us, like he doesn't see us. His word, it says he will never leave nor forsake us. And a lot of times we always feel, it's like God has to remind you, like, no, I've been here the whole time. Like, I've never left you. And it's one of them things, like, when you're not hearing from God, or you're not hearing his voice, maybe you're not still enough, or just sometimes God will get you to trust him in other areas. But sometimes we'll say, like, I can hear from God, or he's not with me, like, but says he's always with us, like he'll never leave nor forsake us. So I got to thinking about the enemy, and that scripture in Luke where it says how Jesus said he saw Satan fall, Satan as an angel of light fall from heaven, down to the earth. So when we think about the enemy, we think about Satan, we think about kingdom of darkness. It's just darkness, and God is literally light. Like, the first thing he said is let there be light. Like, it's no darkness in God. Like, he's the light, like literally the light. So literally when we say, or we feel like God has left us, like, no, he hasn't left us, because if he left us, we would be in the dark. Like, literally, we would be like the enemy in the kingdom of darkness. There will be darkness just all around. And a lot of times our lives can look so dark and so pitiful, in a sense, that we'll begin to think that God has left us. But God definitely did not leave you. It's one of them things where you have to learn how to press into God and press into his presence and press deeper into him, where you'll begin to open your ears so you can hear what he's saying to you, or see the things that he's doing, or see the beauty in your chaos. That's one of the hardest things to do, is see the beauty in chaos and all the things that you have going on, just in your everyday life. So I just want to remind you, if you feel like God has left you, like if he doesn't hear you, he definitely hears you. You're not like Satan. You're not the kingdom of darkness. You're not dark. It said Satan was once an angel of light, but when he chose to be wicked, he became darkness. So everything God intends to make is good and true. And but we all have a choice to make, who we want to serve and who we want to give our hearts to, and our desires and all that stuff. So just remember, when you think God has left you, he's forgotten about you, like, literally you can read that scripture, I will never leave nor forsake you. And it's literally a true scripture that he will never leave us. He's vowed to never leave us. And God's words, and his word does not return to him void. So he's vowed to never leave us. He's always been there. It's one of the things when I first came into Christ. And for a long time I felt like, I didn't even know who God was. But one of the things I realized, I never pressed into him either. I never pressed into him. One of the things, I wanted to stay away from God and the spiritual and all that stuff, because I would have so many dreams and things like that. So it would scare me. So I literally wanted to stay away from all of that stuff. But literally God had to remind me, like, look, I've been here all this time. Like, I'm just literally waiting for you to get yourself together. But I literally been here through everything you've been through, every situation, every single thing. So God could just be literally waiting for you to surrender to him, waiting for you to give your life to him, waiting for you to press into him, waiting for you to, pray to him, talk to him, have that conversation, have that intimate conversation with God. So don't ever think that God has left you, because you're not like the enemy. You're not in the kingdom of darkness. You're not dark. You still have light in you. Literally. So while you're here on this earth, you always, and every day that you wake up with breath in your body, you have a day to get it right. You have a day to, connect with God. You got time to connect with God. So just press a little deeper into God when you feel like he's left you, or why did this happen to me, or why am I going through this? Press into God a little bit deeper, so that you're able to hear his voice, so that you're able to, be reminded that he's always been here with you, and that he'll never leave nor forsake you. So that was it. I'm going to the gym.